I'm Mason Bentley with Sports Broadcasting. We're here with First Sergeant retired George Sutton. So the first question here is, looking back on your career, what sacrifices stand out the most, both personally and for your family?
Sacrifice it was being away from well, I had my one son before I had my other kids. I was away from him for almost his whole entire life. I was always deployed or always doing something. And yeah, sacrifices like working 12-hour to 24-hour shifts sometimes, and yeah, getting deployed to Afghanistan, Iraq, missing high school graduation, missing football games, missing my wife's birthdays. So it's a sacrifice when you tell somebody you get deployed and come back like 6 months later and say we need you back again. That was a sacrifice. But other than that, and seeing your friends, let's just seeing your friends that you went to deploy with, somebody come back. So that was a sacrifice, I think. But they made the ultimate sacrifice. To just watching a grown man cry on a plane. So when you put the bodies on a plane, is sacrifice. So that's all.
What was the most rewarding part of leading soldiers throughout your service?
Just make sure they come home. Make sure they know they remember you. When they come back and email you on Facebook or something saying what's up, First Sergeant, or one of your best leaders you ever had. I mean, that's the best feeling. So
How did serving shape the way you view honor and responsibility?
that question I always wanted to serve since I was 17 because of my family members that served, and part of it was I wanted them to pay for my college. But after that, I realized once I signed that paperwork, my life was going to change. And I tell all the kids, once you sign paperwork to go in the military for any branch, you give up a lot, but in return, you made that ultimate sacrifice. You're willing to make the ultimate sacrifice for your life and for a person with you, against you, or whatever. I mean, make sure your family's good. Make sure everybody's good. Everybody's good. So, for me, I too many things I got to think about honor and sacrifice, and so it's just, to me, it was a job, but a job I want to do again if it protect my family or kids. So.
When you look at an event like Friday, when people are there not just to support the football team, but to honor what you and a lot of others did in this country for their service, what does that mean to you on a personal level?
At the personal level, it's rewarding. I mean, but I think people just know I'm in the military, and I get thank you for your service all the time. But it's just, to me, it's a job that I'm willing to do. So people saying thank you for your service, and I know if I say I welcome, it's not. I tell them thank you, but even honor, just think about me. So I'm good with that. So.
All right, the last question is, when you reflect on your years of service, what are you most proud of?
Like I said, the most proud me being military was when I deployed. Me coming back, I had most of my soldiers come back. Also lost some soldiers, but I was making sure, even if you lose a soldier in combat, make sure them come back on the plane, even though they're going to Dover Air Force Base, and they made the ultimate sacrifice. They're home, even though they're not here with us spiritually, but they're spiritually still here with us. But make sure they come home, and I make sure every soldier that I worked with came home in one piece. Sometimes it was hard, especially when I had 9 people I knew that passed away, and put them on a plane, know they're going home. It was hard, but they went home. They went to heaven. So, but the most honor for me was just to know I served in the military for 21 years. So.
All right, perfect. Thank you, sir.
All right.